Hey guys, Vibrant here. Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today's video is going to be me reacting to your lovely collection. So thank you guys so much for everybody who submitted their collection. I automatically love you times 1,000 since you're participating. All of it's anonymous, so I won't be saying like who you are as I go through the collections. And when I save them, they kind of saved like out of order. So if you submitted yours first, yours might be in the beginning, yours might be in the end. I'm not too sure. Without further ado, let's go ahead and crack open these collections and see what you beautiful people own. Okay, so I'm looking at them from my phone. So we're gonna start with this first one here. So I see we got our Spider-Man poster in the back. Love Spider-Man. So we have the Dragon Ball box sets, nice. Plugged in sign for One Piece with the little skulls over there. We have Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, and then, oh, you didn't see that. Then on this side, we have one volume of Haiku, one volume of Ruby Dragon, one volume of Sakamoto Days, one volume of Hunter x Hunter, few of Mashal, few Jujutsu Kaisen, few Blue Lock, you should collect more Blue Lock, Solo Leveling, what is this? Delicious in Dungeon, One Punch Man Spy Family, and then some PS4 games. Pretty cool. Nice. I like the two shelves like right next to each other, and I like Marvel too, so Spider-Man is pretty cool. I do like the added like light up sign over there. And then guys, I know nothing about Dragon Ball, so I don't know who this man is. This figure right here, I have no idea who that man is, but nice, cool collection. So this next one, I do remember that there's quite a few pictures in this one. So this one looks like another language. I think I remember this person either France, I want to say, not Italy. I don't know why I'm thinking Italy. I'm pretty sure France. Oh, these are cute. These little figures over here are really cute. And I do like this free rein. Maybe like this is like a knitted doll, I think. I do like that free rein over there. Posters are cute. So this is the same person. Yeah, so all of this, I think is in French. I do see Horimiya up here. I think that's English because unless the French edition looks the same. It's a cute little figure. Ooh, cool. Free rein over here. Is this number 5 and 8? Why are they so thick? Are those like omnibuses? Let me know if this is your collection, what those are. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, I've never heard of a lot of those. Don't know what a lot of those are. Same person. So I have heard of No Game, No Life. I think that's in English. Have heard of Citrus. That looks like it's in English. And then the rest I think are all in French. You got a lot of volumes. How many volumes is this? Because like looking at all of them, that's a lot. And how long have you been collecting for? That's pretty cool. Same person. I like how they have like this stuff at the top on display, like up here, the CD and everything. That's pretty cool. Ooh, these spines are so cool. How they connect. I love a nice spine that connects like that. Lucky Star. I feel like I've heard of that before. I'm not sure. Cool. And this, from my memory, this might be the last picture. I see Witch Hat. Ooh, but the French edition, Atelier something. So, girl, I can't speak French. So I'm not even gonna. I love seeing like the different editions in other languages, like what the names of them are. That's cool. So this next one, I wonder why it's not playing. I know this person had submitted this video That's weird, it's not playing. Let me go back. Just of like all her loose volumes at the bottom here. But I do really love the whole layout. So we got Black Clover. We got the little BL shelves, but in, I'm going to say Japanese. I'm not sure if any of these would be like Chinese or anything like that, but I'm going to go with it. These are the Japanese. And then this one, I absolutely love how the whole layout looks. Like, I love seeing covers of things. Oh, look at your little Smisky. That is so cute. And like these acrylic stands. Not the little boo-boo in the corner. That is so funny. But like, I love seeing covers of things, and BLs always have like the prettiest covers ever. I think the art always slaps like so hard. So all of these covers are just gorgeous. Then we have the non-BL shelf. So I'm really liking Stomp Kick Love. I see you got that over there. Pink and Habanero, Springstorm and Monster, Green Yuri, Fall in Love You, False Angels, Sheltering Eves, Let's Do It Already, Taemon's B-Side, Firefly Wedding. I never see anybody have Home Sweet Home. I don't own it either, but I really did like it when I read it, and I'm actually surprised that they like printed it. I didn't know that it was popular like that. But I liked it. Cute little 3-volume situation. You got your little therapy game shelf with the Labubu. Oh, girl, I love Link Click. I was thinking about getting like the manhwa, but I'm not sure because I heard that it doesn't follow the anime and it's kind of just like side story. So I'm not sure. And then I've heard of Jungle Juice before. I saw it at Barnes & Noble, I think it was. And I like skimmed through it, but no idea what that's about. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I missed this over here. We got How I Met My Soulmate, Dashing Zaddy and Icy Protege. I've heard of that too. I heard that that's really good. Semantic Error, I heard that's really good too. And then I think this is the last one of them, Assassin and Cinderella. So I know who submitted this one. So we were talking about Assassin and Cinderella one time. Love that one. Tokyo Aliens. I really like this shelf right here because it has Nagi on it, and I like the layout of everything. And I am like obsessed with Shikishi boards, and I think this was the Kino exclusive when episode Nagi came out, so I'm really sad that I don't have that one. But I missed that one. Goku Rakugai. I don't see a lot of people talking about. I saw people talking about it when like the first 2 volumes came out, but since Gachi Okuda kind of came out at like the same time, I don't see anybody talking about that one, honestly. And is this Gojo or is this someone else with white hair and glasses? This is actually a really cute acrylic stand. And then Kaiju number 8 at the bottom. So next person's collection, we have The Climber, JoJo's Blue Fury Tokyo Ghoul, After the Fall, and I don't know what this other one is. Same person, but we got Assassination Classroom, and you are a real one for that because I never see anybody else owning Ass Class. I own it. If you watch my videos, you probably know that I own it, but love you for that. You are a absolute real one. We got One Piece in the back here, little Luffy hat made out of Legos. That's cute. Demon Slayer and Inosuke little Funko Pop. I'm not a huge fan of Funko Pops, but like I like this Inosuke one. If this is a Funko Pop, I could be wrong. And then I like Chozo's Funko Pop from JJK. Then we got a little Luffy figure, more Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, Dragon Ball, Frieren, Haiku, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Kagurabachi. Yeah, same person. Naruto. Ooh, Luffy Gear 5 Funko Pop. That looks pretty cool, actually. If this is a Funko Pop, I'm not like a Funko Pop connoisseur or whatever, so I'm not sure. Spy Family. And I think this is somebody else. So yeah, this collection is pretty cool. I like the layout of everything, and I love that you own Ass Class because you are a real one for that. And I like your little Lego things at the top here, and then like your little Pokemon minifigures. So this person has Solo Leveling light novel and manhwa. I've heard of the Omniscience, girl, I'm not saying that. But I see Villain Saga in the back, and I think this is JoJo's, just because the top of the spine here, I think that's JoJo's. This should be the same person, or was this person? Y'all, I don't know. This one, I think we're starting fresh. This one could be this person. Ooh, yeah, we'll go with that. So we have Blue Lock, Witch Hat Atelier. That's really popular. I actually just read like the first 3 volumes, and I really, really like that one. I love this Don figure. Why am I forgetting his freaking name? This is so crazy right now. Oh my god. Okaroon. Why did I forget that? Sweat and Soap. I wasn't a huge fan of, but I know that's really popular. Chainsaw Man. You might not have seen when I said this, but I don't like Chainsaw Man because when they killed off my little Pochita, I couldn't watch it anymore. And then I also think Power's voice in the dub and sub is really annoying. Maybe I should, you know, read it another time just to give it another chance, because I really do like Fire Punch. You know, same mangaka. I see a lot of My Hero in the back. Of course, you gotta have the Don if you got the Okaroon figure. Love is War. Love that anime. The narrator just like makes it so nice. Black Clover, Demon Slayer, Komi Can't Communicate. Lots of JJK. Almost done. Look at you with 26 volumes. And then I've heard of Marriage Toxin too. Is that completed 8 volumes? I think that's like a shorter series. I think this is the same person too. I should have like kept track of all of that, but I'm pretty sure because the shelves look the same. Death Note, Black Editions. I love the Black Editions. Hell's Paradise. Yes, I like never see anybody having Hell's Paradise. Fire Punch. I see you got volume 1. That either means you didn't like it, or you just haven't read it, but I really like Fire Punch. Dogshot, I really wanted to give a try just because it's like another sports manga. Ooh, Cheeky Brat, Horimiya. Oh my god, Monkey High. I never see anybody ever talked about Monkey High. That is so crazy, because in one of my reading logs, I picked it up from the library. Oh my god, I literally never see anybody have that. Ultra Maniac, Millennium Snow. Look at you with the old shoujo. Yona, Bakuman, Hunter x Hunter, Dr. Stone, Gokuraku Guy. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I have this volume, but I want to sell it. I watched the movie, totally loved the movie, and then I just never read the manga, and I hate the quality of it because if you bend it a little bit, that whole spine is getting creased. Let me know if that's the same with you or not, because I hate that about it. I see you're all over the place with One Piece. Omnibus 1 to 3, then volume 61, then Omnibus 76 to 78, then 89 and 100. Tell me like your thought process if you care to share, if this is you. I want to know what your thought process is about that, because that is very erratic. Orange box set. I love the box set. When I first bought Orange, I didn't know there was a box set, so I got like the omnibuses, and I really, really wish that I got the box set. Oh, Trigun, Blue Lock box set, and a little car with a little guy, a little Lego guy. I don't know what that is. Oh, Insomniacs After School. Cool. Now, I think these are different people. I'm so sorry, because I really can't remember like whose is whose, because I think this person is also this person. Ice Guy and the Cool Girl, and it makes sense because never mind, I don't know, but we got Ice Guy and the Cool Girl. I really like the first couple volumes I read, but that is it $20 or $15? I can't remember for those skinny ass volumes. I don't know if I can do it because I'm already doing Green Yuri and I'm doing Cherry Magic, so I don't know. My Dress Up Darling, Left to See. I Think Our Son is Gay. I heard that's really good too. Rent a Girlfriend, volume 1 to 3. Hack, I think this is an old series. Yeah, I see Tokyo Pop on there. That's pretty cool that you have that. Oh my God, y'all, I am trying over here. Ignore that. Look Back, Goodbye Airy, Ultraman. These little like acrylic stands are cute. Summer Hikaru died. You're a baddie for that. The other, I know this one, but I can't read it. The Other World's Books Depends on the Bean Counter, I think is what this one in the gray is, I think. And then, see, I've seen this before, the I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, but this one is like a skinny one. So like, what is that? I've seen it before and I didn't know what the difference was between like the thick one and the skinny one. I had that same dream again, and I Am Blue, In Pain and Fragile. Those look, okay, yeah, those are all the same mangaka. I was like, those all look the same to me. Takopi's Original Sin, did you watch the anime? I didn't yet, because I read the manga and I know the anime would just like break me, honestly. Okay, this person I know is a different collection because this is giving, here we go. This is giving like dorm room, you know, like I brought my manga collection along with me to school. Bloom Into You, nice. Summer, You Were There. Oh, I want to get into that so bad because it looks so good, and I love like a white silver-haired girl. Go For It, Nakamura. Just read that. Really like that. 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. School Live. That other person had that. Kaiju number 8. Y'all love you some Horimiya. Please don't hate me when I said that. If you guys watched that video when I said that, I didn't get the hype on Horimiya because y'all really love you some Horimiya. That is so funny. Cute little figures too. Okay, yes, yep. This was when I was saving the photos. This right here with the little vent over there was giving dorm room to me. Like I brought my collection with me to school. If this isn't giving dorm room, my bad. It's just the vent is what it was giving. And then I love the little pictures up here. That would probably be really cute. And then just some, I think these are games. Some miscellaneous stuff over there. What is that? What is that? Okay. I don't know what that is. All right, yeah. This is reminding me of Animal Crossing. Is this Animal Crossing? I'm not sure. I know Hatsume Miku, but nice. Oh, so I see these zoomed in ones. These ones are the same person. This is like the full zoomed out. I didn't really look at them too much. I wanted to like my reactions to be like authentic. So I didn't look at them like too much. But we got the medalist. I see a little haiku thing over here. In the Clear Moonlit Dusk automatically makes you a baddie. Love that. I love the little figures right here. Windbreaker, Delicious in Dungeon, lots of Blue Luck, love to see. Fall in Love You, False Angels, love to see. Ooh, you got Apothecary light novel. Girl, you be reading like that? Okay. Got My Dress Up Darling, Choking on Love. Gap Papa, I was like wanting to look at, but I don't know. I wasn't liking that it was like, I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing, but it was like very like minimal words, I think is what it was. And I was like, I don't know. Why am I forgetting what this is called? Alice in Borderland, I wanted to check out because I love stuff like that. Fragrant Flower, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Bungo Stray Dogs, both. I think this one right here is like the side series. And then I don't know what this stuff over here is, but down here we got Firefly Wedding, Let's Do It Already. And I know this one is probably, oh, that's Oran High School Host Club. All right, period. Life Lessons with Uramichi-san, which had Atelier, Lullaby of the Dawn. All right, so you got your shelf all together, and then you got your little stacks over here. Is this the same person? I think this is the same person as this one. Haiku, because I think I know who this is, and I'm pretty sure Haiku is like their favorite, so that makes sense for this to be this person. This one. Okay, so this is the overall, then I'll swipe over to get the individual shelves. But love, you gotta have a lot of volumes. That's a lot on there. Love that. Love your little Junji Ito shelf. Look at this little frog. I love this little guy with the little mushroom. That is so funny. Tokyo Revengers, Blue Period. Ooh, what language is this One Piece in? That's funky. Cool. See, like, I love seeing things in like different languages. That's cool. I don't think I know what any... Black Lagoon I've heard of, I think is like an older series, but anything else on here I don't think I've heard of. But please comment like what language these One Piece ones are in. Those are pretty cool. Ooh, Killing Stalking. Ooh, you gotta be strong to read that. I read it and I can't. Oh, that's a lot. It's a really, really good like psychological, but I went through the ringer with that one. Death Note, this has to be in another language too. Dissolving Classroom, Goodnight Pum Pum, Blood on the Tracks, Soul Eater, some BLs in here. All right, so you're kind of like me where you like your dark series, your action series, but then you also like your, you know, lighthearted with a little romance and whatnot. Orange is, oh, are these in another language? Because this looks, or is this like the English box set? Or is this like in another language but the same covers, if you know what I mean. Yotsuba. I actually am surprised that I haven't seen more people have Yotsuba. I know that that's like super popular. What we got over here? Oh, some stuff I've never heard of, some singles of things. A Silent Voice, 1 volume. Akira. See, I think I've only ever seen the Akira box set. These singles are pretty cool. No, I think this has got to be in another language. For sure. Ooh, Run on Your New Legs, I've heard of. Lots of people are saying that that's really good. Dead Man Wonderland, that's got to be in a different language too. That's cool. Some miscellaneous back there. This pink one right there is reminding me of Zom 100, but I could be incorrect in that assumption. So that was a nice little collection. You got a lot of volumes. You gotta let me know how many you have and how long you've been collecting. And we are now down to our last collection. So let's zoom in here. Of course, I don't think I've heard of any of these before. Is this red one maybe Solo Lovely Light Novel? What is that? I love these little like funky things on people's shelves. That is so funny. Vagabond, Vizbigs, Asadora, Look Back, Rooster Fighter, Hellsing. Oh my god, I know who this is because this was the little figure that they won from me. The little Squirtle. Okay, I know who this is. Went to Girlfriend, Wotakoi, Silent Voice, Attack on Titan. Got the little Pokemon. Soul Eater, Black Cat. Ooh, Gintama. Rosario Vampire. Angel Sanctuary, Maid Sama, Chainsaw Man. Kuba Won't Let Me Be Invisible. Then you got some old Tokyo Pops down here. You know, Gravitation, actually, I saw Boogie Snacks' girlfriend Michelle. I think they were talking about Gravitation. And then I actually, when I went to Second and Charles and I saw that they had like the first 2 volumes of Imitation, and I was like, you know what? I've never heard of that before, and now I'm just seeing it everywhere. Isn't that so funny how like the world just works like that? And Flowers of Evil, the 1st volume. Tokyo Revengers, 1st volume. Citrus, Blue Giant, Witches. Black Butler, Erased. All right. I like your little box set right next to it. And I know you and your Pokemon, a little DS game. All right. Well, that is it for all of the collections. So love, love, love seeing all of those. Thank you guys so much for being involved and sharing your collections. I appreciate every single person who submitted one. I just wanted to see like what we all have in common, mainly like what you guys collect, because like, is it the same as me, or do you just like my vibe and not like what I'm collecting, or do you like me because we collect the same thing? Now I'm getting more of an understanding of what you guys like. So thank you guys so much again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.